Periodically, I like to provide a tip to help persons with their disability case, and here's one of the ones that I like to use a lot. See if you can get your doctors to review your medical records and document it. Let me tell you what happens a lot of times. Doctors see you, they treat you for your notes and so forth. They keep track of what's going on and so forth. But when you want them to write a medical source statement, it is really important that, one, they review all of the records that during the longitudinal treatment that they've had with you. One, because this way they can give an accurate snapshot of what problems that you've had over the period of time. But the other reason why is this, and most people, I can tell you this, most people I represent never just have one doctor. It's usually a couple of doctors, maybe sprinkle in a few hospital visits here and there. You don't realize how important it is that you have a doctor who takes it upon themselves to review all of that medical evidence. It doesn't happen a lot. I can't tell you the number of times where I've had cases where 3 or 4 different doctors and they're all looking at individual things, but nobody is looking at everything collectively. If you have a great relationship with your doctor, ask your doctor to review your medical records. Say, hey, could you write a medical source statement? And when you do this, could you look at everything that I have? Meaning all the different doctors that I've gone to, and render an opinion. And more importantly, document it. And when they document it, document that, hey, I've read Dr. A, Dr. B, Dr. C, Dr. D, and this is my opinion. It goes a long way, because a lot of times when we go into court, like I always tell people, my job as your attorney is to make it easy for the judge to rule in your favor. One is to argue things on your behalf in terms of nuances of law that there may be an issue, but ultimately my job is to make the judge's job easy to find in your favor. And a lot of times the judges have to look at all these medical records, and you'll have Dr. A, B, C, D, and E. None of those doctors have ever looked at each other or talked to each other or discussed each other's conditions. So you've got different snapshots, and so a judge has to basically collectively look at all that to render an opinion. Imagine how helpful that would be if you already did that with having a doctor do it for you. If you can, you have a good relationship.